What's up everybody and welcome back to the Product Spotlight. I'm Ryan from HITFAR and today we are going to look at just a few of the always popular cases from Urban Armor Gear, better known as UAG, available for 2021. Now, before we get too far in, you need to know that all UAG cases meet military drop test standard.
Mil standard 810G 516.6,
I believe it is, to provide increased shock protection, with the exception being the Monarch series, which has 2 times military drop spec. So with that being said, let's get our hands on some of these cases and see how they feel. Starting with the Pathfinder. The Pathfinder, when you pick up the Pathfinder, you're going to get the traditional UAG case design, which is plenty of drop protection. There's tons of grip all over this case, and it's going to protect your customer's most prized possession. The outer part of the case is virtually indestructible, made of polycarbonate, and the interior is made of TPU, which is a little bit softer for those bumps and bruises. The Pathfinder has been the mainstay in the UAG lineup, and it's the first case that they created starting back in 2012 when the brand launched. So one thing that I really like about this is the two-tone. So you get a color and you get a little bit of black. I quite like that. The textured ridges and edges give superior grip in a simple case. Pathfinder will take your phone on any journey that you can throw at it, and for an MSRP of just $45 Canadian, that's all right with us. So moving on from the Pathfinder, now we're gonna go into probably my favorite case in the standard UAG lineup, which is the Civilian. When this phone case came out, I was really excited about it, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's the first UAG case with a new material called Hypercush, which dampens impact and disperses the energy created when your phone makes contact with a hard surface. It's basically like adding a pillow around your phone, so when the inevitable slip out of your butterfingers happens, Civilian will have you covered. The construction is a polycarbonate outer, just like with the Pathfinder. It has TPU around the edges, but it also has the Hypercush. So it lines the top right here and the bottom, and that just adds a lot of protection in those high impact spots, right on your corners, on the top and the bottom, and along the back as well. You get a little bit of extra there. It comes in a few striking colors, my favorite of which is the olive green with the orange Hypercush. I've gotten a lot of compliments when I use this case in and around the office and in my personal life. So the UAG Civilian comes in at an MSRP of $59.95 Canadian, and that falls right in there between sort of the premium high end and the lower end price as well. And it comes in a bunch of colors. I've just got a couple of them here to show you. I love the blue, and the olive green's awesome as well. And moving on to the premium, the big boy, we have the king of the UAG lineup. The Monarch is a premium luxurious case featuring 3 material construction. Not to be confused with the 3 material construction of the Civilian. This case is about using premium quality materials. With thick walls of TPU surrounding the phone, the polycarbonate backplate is reinforced using solid carbon fiber plates, which give a premium look and feel. It's got a really nice, like, sort of soft feel. The edges have the honeycomb design along them. The inside also has a little bit of that honeycomb, the traditional UAG design. Also worth noting, like I mentioned before, the UAG Monarch features 2 times the military drop protection of other UAG cases, which means this phone case can take serious drops from serious heights for your serious phone. A premium case with premium materials requires a premium price tag as well, and with an MSRP of $69.95, it's the perfect case to protect those extremely expensive premium phones like the Samsung Ultra series, as well as the iPhone Pros out there. Okay, so there's actually one really key design feature that I almost forgot to tell you about. And I get asked questions about this one all the time, and that's the button feel. So UAG has always been my absolute favorite brand for how easy it is, from the thickest, most premium cases all the way down to their base model cases. The button feel is amazing. And the way that they do this is actually by reducing the amount of material around the buttonholes. As well, they have these little slats. I don't know if you can even see that, but there's like these little slats right here, so you can really push the buttons easily. Like this is a thick case. The Monarch is a pretty thick case. You know, tons of protection there, but I can still, I don't know if you can hear that. Like, I'll put it up to the mic up here. Like, you can still click the buttons super easy. I don't have any problems with that at all. It's absolutely my favorite thing about it. And before I start rambling too much, let's just get back to the rest of the video. If you haven't checked out the Lucent series, honestly, the smoky gray one that they've got and the clear, I think it's called Ice case, they go great for guys as well. This entire line here, guys and ladies, anyone that's looking for a little bit of that more tech look with a ton of drop protection, I personally really like the Lucent case as a guy. It's a good basic case to get into, but you know, moving up from there, you go into the Pathfinder, then you go into the Civilian, and you move all the way up to the Monarch. Your customers aren't going to be disappointed with any of these cases, including the Lucent. So, I mean, keep that in mind as well. Yeah, that's all I've got. That's everything. UAG has plenty to offer your customers, so be sure to check them out at hitfar.com/UAG. But folks, that's all I've got for you today. If you missed part 1 of this talk about UAG, make sure that you click here to check out You by UAG. Also, make sure that you're subscribed by clicking over here, and give this video a big thumbs up if it was helpful. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you under the next spotlight.